discovered that. Looks like I am already having some frame issues, and I don't think all of that is just because the game was loading. Right, I came back here because I think I have something to do for... yeah.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health.
Excuse me.
How can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I know, I definitely want Ciora before we go talk to Isolde. But Vasco's locked in the party because we're doing his mission. So I should probably do his mission first. Don't know how long I'll be on today. It seems like most people are gone. Hello, Tor!
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madame Clerc?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastien? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
Well, according to Pedro, I have to do the role.
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naut tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naut's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist district. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. But with Bastien, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
How are you, Tor? I hope I'm not interrupting any holiday things. Yeah, I thought it was a setting, and I figured I had it enabled because I usually get the low quality option on my own stream. But I have had a couple streams where it didn't let me do it, so I don't know what actually controls that. But I mean, the stream's already pretty low quality anyway, am I right? Oh, right. Didn't finish up the Eden storyline because we went and did a boss fight instead. I'm going to assume by your description of your internet that you are still going to be unavailable for co-hosting at this time. A shame. I missed that God Eater stream. So many jokes.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares.
He'll be in the Alchemy District. Isn't all of Hikmet an Alchemy District?
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you are not telling us everything.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers, thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
This position may not be the most rewarding these days,
Damn it.
but it wasn't always like this.
We'll leave you to your work.
How kind of you.
A summary on what's happened so far. What was the last stream that you joined in on? Because I don't remember. We got to the island. We met the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. We did some quests for them. What, you mean you haven't been here the whole time, Tor? I thought you were my most regular customer. So we did that. We've discovered that the big, scary creatures on the island are guardians for the natives, and may have been people once. But we don't know how that works. The Bridge Alliance is struggling with the natives because they keep kidnapping natives for some unknown reason. Yes, the tree thing that killed me. Sorry, we don't talk about that. And what was I saying? Teleme is struggling with the natives because their inquisitors are trying to, you know, convert or die. So everybody's having problems, and we are solving them.
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastion survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Yes. Cutthroat scientists. Yes, we've done all this while wearing a stylish hat. I've been told that I'm not allowed to change it. I'm not really inclined to change it anyway, because it's the best hat in the game. We did change our clothes. We are now rocking the Bridge Alliance clothing. You say stylish hats, but let's be real, I'm the only one with a truly stylish hat. I could maybe take Vasco's. How do I in?
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions.
Have mercy! Have mercy! I will repay.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lady, please do.
I don't think you realize who you're dealing with. So, let me introduce myself. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I'm here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yes, a bit too much. Listen, We don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, you'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
Did I pick a lover? No, I haven't started any of the romantic quest lines. So each of the loyalty quests will have, like, 2 parts, I think, that follow the main storyline. And we're just now getting into the second parts of them. And I think that's when I can start deciding if I... In fact, I think one is coming up here if we want Vasco. I believe you mentioned an interest in Kurt. So I could do that. Could hold my heart for Kurt.
Thank you, Desade.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Huh, I guess I didn't get a dialogue choice there. Thought that was one of them. But, I mean, making... Was this the one you wanted?
Do you need something?
We can ask if he's gay. Spoilers, he's not.
I must leave you.
Perhaps another time.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the... Greetings. I immediately spotted that you are a real science enthusiast. I have all the potions you could ever dream of. And other things too. We also sell ingredients, and we even craft on demand. So, what would you like?
Ah, okay. That's cool. So that's where he
I
is.
was honored by your visit. Please, come back whenever you want.
Actually, I believe your interest was in Father Petrus, but he is not an option, as he is old enough to be our grandfather.
Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of the
Oh, so that I was saying, oh, that's what that is? The gentleman that we just talked to, if you don't want to spec into science, you can talk to him and he will make things for you. Similarly, there's a dude in Serene that will craft armor upgrades and stuff if you don't have the crafting skills for them. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to spec into things to get good stuff, you just have to travel. Right, we can go finish that up. We're gonna be doing some dealing with the natives, so I think we bring Siora around. I know, Tor, I'm sorry. What was Kurt your second option? I I think that's
Green blood,
what it
my
was,
friend.
but
Do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Vasco is a bit of a hottie.
And what if I said yes?
Slow down, fair lady. You're far too noble to be making such offhand propositions to a boorish soldier like me. Anything else?
I must
Lol.
leave you.
Desarde, I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Naut once more. Without regrets, I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
It would be my pleasure, but I'm too busy at the moment. Later, maybe.
Did you want anything else?
Do you wish you were never given to
Since we just did this.
How could I not be regretful? I never got to experience a mother's love or a lavish youth.
What do you think, Tor? Are you still there, Tor?
Don't you have any happy memories?
I do, of course I do. For example, I remember the first time I climbed up the shrouds. The incredible view. Dizziness, the sensation of complete freedom. It was an unforgettable moment.
I can only imagine how you felt. But it sounds amazing.
It was. I wouldn't trade that memory for all the gold in the world. Thank you, Desarde. You've given me a lot to think about. Did you want anything else?
Oh, reputation up.
I must leave you.
So, what did Deirdre say?
She accepted to welcome you all into her clan.
I did not think that you'd manage to convince her. You can take the tablets.
Thank you. I hope that you'll be happy in your new family.
Adloredar. And you were right. You are more on Olmanawi than Renaigse.
Apparently they didn't give them to me. Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
Yes, everything is fine. He has joined the Senged in Anadas, and he gave me the tablets.
Really? What about the others? Those who are not fighters? I thought that Dedra did not want them.
I managed to convince her to accept all of the exiles.
I thank you for helping them. It is reassuring to hear that they are in a new clan.
What a good mama. Squish. That sneak attack, though. Right, so this is the village of Eden, where I did just kick it in the butt. That is a thing that happened, because I am now using swords. Actually, I meant to check something. 2 points. Okay.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you, but how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I am very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Needs more points than ass kicking. Sadly, that is... I'm pretty sure there's no leveling up the ass kicking. Ah! My kick does damage armor, so I do have points in ass kicking. I also have, like, a new ability that I've yet to actually use, because I keep forgetting about it. Okay, since I'm not going to stand here and wait for that. We've got Siora, so let's go talk to her sister. Hello, animal. How dare you dodge that? How dare they dodge my traps? That's so rude. I think I can just go out this way.